everyone, Zach Goodyear here with Village Real Estate Services. Wanted to take a minute to go through some Nashville stats with you with the real estate market in terms of condominium sales. We're going to look at the last 2 years from January 2009 through February 2011. This includes condos throughout Davidson County, so that includes downtown, Green Hills, Bellevue, Antioch, Belmont, Hillsborough West End, Creve Hall, you name it. If it's in Davidson County, it is included in this list. So this is not neighborhood specific. This is just a broad overview. We're going to look at 3 areas. We're going to look at this green line, which is total condo inventory. That's the total number of condominiums on the market at any given time for sale. Total condominium median price, that is the sold price that these condos are selling for at any given time. And then we're going to look at the total number of condo closings throughout the two-year span, 2+ year span. Let's first focus on the condo inventory. You can see there's been a little bit of a spike here, and then a little bit of a valley here, again a spike here and a valley here. That's fairly typical with the sales cycle. You're going to see some humps and valleys throughout the year. In January, you're going to see the spring rush up through midsummer. Typically more homes will come in the market. Those will eventually sell and or be pulled off the market. We get to December, a lot of times around December, around the holidays, people pull their home off the market. The total inventory numbers decline, and then you start the process over again. There's a couple interesting points here. If you look at the blue line, you'll see the total condo closings. You'll see where the tax credits in both November, where originally was about to expire here, October, November of 2009, and then it slowed down a little bit, and then the closings peaked again in 2010, in June of 2010, when the $8,000 home buyer tax credits were. Now, interestingly, the pricing does not seem to correlate with that in the red line being pricing. Pricing is just kind of a roller coaster all over the place. It does not seem to correlate with the tax credit. Maybe a little bit right there, but not a drastic jump. If you look at the residential video, you'll notice that it's quite a drastic spike on residential closings. So the tax credit seemed to affect closings. The number of closings increased, but it did not seem to push up pricing. If you look at pricing, let's look towards pricing. Let's look at price trending in terms of this green line here, which is condo inventory. So as you can see, condo inventory is coming down. Typically, as supply dwindles, demand will go up and pricing will increase. However, with these condominiums, if we add another trend line for condos, you'll notice that the pricing is trending downward as well. You can sort of see that with, while it's still a little bit of a roller coaster, you can see it's still heading down. Will that continue? I think it'll probably continue for a little bit longer, but my sense is that in the next 6 to 12 months, you're probably going to see some condominiums pricing level out. We've had some foreclosures that we're trying to get through, on a massive scale throughout Davidson County. Those will sell, and those will impact pricing. But as we get through that, then prices will stabilize, and we should then be able to either stabilize or start to increase. If you look at a closing trend line, you're going to see that closing trending is just barely going down, but I think relatively that's going to stay relatively flat. The total number of condo closings, I don't see why that would increase or decrease over the next year or two. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at evansgoodyear.com. You can log onto our website and you can email us or give us a call from there. We'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. Hopefully this was somewhat informative. Obviously this is a broad overview. We are going to do some other videos, one on the market as a whole and one on residential closings in Davidson County. So be sure to check those out as well. Hopefully this was helpful. Thanks and have a good day.